did see a bomber flying over, like their bomber was flying over the map. That might be an easy kill for you with the post cannons.
Oh, I do like that.
How long until this gets nerfed then?
Don't you repair those wings on me. The bomber takes more. 4 hits, I think? Okay, 5 instead. Wow.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Hey folks, Dave here, and today we're going to be doing some flying in Battlefield 5. Surprise, surprise. But I want to do so because of the January 15th patch and some of the changes that DICE has rolled out for the aircraft in Battlefield 5 with this patch. I didn't bother covering the rather extreme changes made to the aircraft back in the December patch because I assumed that they were just too extreme and DICE would be rolling them back at least partially, and I was right. I still have a more comprehensive guide to flying in Battlefield 5 coming at some point in the future, but today I want to focus on some of these nice adjustments for a couple of the aircraft. First of all of the bombers have had that ridiculous 30-second bomb reload time reduced to 20 seconds, which is much more reasonable because you're already having to fly to the resupply points, which are way outside of the map. So with the 30-second bomb reload time, you could make a double circuit of the entire map before your bombs were available to use again, which was just ridiculous. They've also restored some of the missing main cannon ammo for all the planes, which was also good because you would run out of ammo just trying to shoot down a single enemy aircraft. And for the variants that use rockets, like my Spitfire right here, they have adjusted the rocket reload time to 15 seconds instead of 30. Again, these changes were just hilariously extreme because the game launched with 0 reload time, which was of course way too fast, and then they went to a 30-second reload time for everything, which was just too extreme. What I want to check out today though is I've finally unlocked the STUKA B-2 tree here. I'll show you guys what that is. It starts out with armored fuselage and then field repair, which is a one-time use instant 10% vehicle health repair, which also fixes broken wings, engines, or turret damage depending on the plane. You get one of those, then you have to resupply it. You also get a mine drop, which is very tricky to use, but once you start noticing the routes that tanks take, this can be a very effective weapon on vehicle maps. This is what we really want though. Those dual 37mm cannons. These are fantastic against vehicles and hilariously good against enemy aircraft. The downside is they have basically no splash damage against infantry. Even shooting right at their feet, you're going to have to get 3 or 4 hits on infantry to get a single kill. You're just not going to do a lot of good. But if your team has air superiority and you want to support your team down there on the ground, this is a fantastic choice, so we're going to fly it a bit tonight. In the background here, you guys can see I do still have the bombs equipped for a couple of these clips. As I was working on the unlock tree, you do still keep the bombs up until the very end, and they've taken away the third-person bombing reticule for the STUKA, so you actually have to dive bomb or just get used to how the bombs fall in third person, which I enjoy a lot. I know a lot of people freaked out about that third-person bomb aiming cursor, but I never really cared for it anyway, so I don't mind some more skill-based aiming here with the STUKA bombs after the patch. But it was pretty fun to rank this thing up. Your machine guns are pitiful until you unlock those cannons against other aircraft, but those bombs are surprisingly powerful. Just those single 250 kilogram bombs, that is. And if you catch vehicles unawares, if they've taken a bit of damage from infantry and then you show up with a bomb right on top of the turret, you can do some serious damage to enemy armor. I was able to pretty consistently take out enemy armor and vehicles just by keeping an eye out for any enemy vehicles that might be engaged and already damaged. Of course, there is still the issue of the other Spitfire variant with its 8 times 303 machine guns, just melting through everything, that's still leaving the air combat very unbalanced. That STUKA on the German side won't do you much good if a single good pilot with this Spitfire is in the air. But overall, this patch has made improvements to the airplane gameplay, and hopefully DICE will continue to dial things in, and we'll see this Spitfire get the nerf that it deserves in the next patch. Because I do like using the rocket pod version a lot more, but the 50 cal cannons that you're stuck with if you're selecting the rocket pods are hilariously underpowered compared to those 8x 303 machine guns. Those things are, I mean, in 90% of the scenarios, what you want to take if you're flying a allied fighter. For now, let's go ahead and take a look at the effectiveness of the STUKA B-2 here after the patch. DICE cannot balance anything to a middle ground. It's always one extreme or the other until they find the middle.
Until the community complains enough and it hits the middle.
Ooh, that's the church tower.
Yeah, probably
Somebody
should hit
just
that.
hit mines. Double kill and a vehicle destroyed. Is that an enemy bomber?
No, that's friendly.
Okay. I just heard engine noise.
Yeah, it's behind us.
Church tower. Spew some mines out there. Ooh, you do feel really open to attack though when you get low on ammo. You get 60 rounds total, and then mines.
Does that replace your main gun then, altogether?
Yeah, it's completely replaced.
Oh wow, yeah. I like how the enemy are using the entire chat. You know, like the whole game chat.
Not great against infantry, is what I'm seeing. Even direct hits, that was a full cluster.
Yeah, I don't think it's got much splash on it. There is a fighter flying over the church. Looked like it was going towards B side. That was friendly that flew past us.
I see him. Wow.
I see his wreckage just twirling.
Point and click to destroy. There's a flak from base.
That's how you know to mean business.
Objective Emil is lost.
Oh yeah, flak's got it in for you.
We've lost objective.
Is it stationary or is it a flag tank?
It's their main base, stationary.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it seems to be trying to shoot a friendly bomber down at the moment. Enemy plane on a bomber.
Oh, I see him.
Fighter. Going over F.
Okay, the Spit saw us. Try to get behind him.
Okay.
See what he does. He's gonna turn. Yeah, he's gonna turn.
There is a second plane in the air as well. It's flying away from us. But yeah, it's turning behind us. Well, one of them is anyway. It's got the 8 guns on it.
Alright, let's see if I can stall us out.
There he is, just got underneath you.
Disabled him pretty good. See if he flies off. Tore his wings up really, really good.
Keep one for their tail.
Hopefully either fighter sees it.
Good work. We have taken objective.
Oh yeah, he's still smoking. Oh, oh man.
Yeah, you got friendly plane above you. Friendly STUKA.
Have some minds, boys.
There's something glitching out against following us, like a piece of the texture for the plane or something. Like a ring keeps flying off the plane and flying back onto me. I think it's the little ring, you know, the hatch where the gun actually pokes through.
Oh, that's perfect. Whoop.
Enemy plane behind our teammate.
Okay. Let me kill this flat gun at A possibly, and then. Wow. Oh man.
We got a Spitfire trying to get behind us.
Is that a mosquito?
I can't see from my angle.
That's a Spitfire right there, though.
Oh yeah, to the left, Dave. Yeah, it's like
Oh, no.
flown over the right.
Flak sauce.
Underneath us.
Might have stalled us out where we can get away. Let's see.
The flag's still trying to get us.
Taking objective Dora.
Oh, I hear it. It's on us.
Gonna ram us? Yep. Of course he was gonna ram us. I wish friendly footsteps were a little bit quieter.
Soldiers, we have lost objective Anton. We have lost objective Emil. Objective Anton.
It's just a count. We see the elastic. Yep.
Stand by. Say again.
Have you seen the elastic trees yet
We
on
have
this
taken
game?
objective
Oh.
Anton.
Does that get worse again?
That's got worse. Like the trees will like elasticate really far. I'm on an 80 gun at base.
Nice. I just killed the Spitfire. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Woo! Oh, those trees. Yeah, that is fun.